So a very good evening to all my dear friends. So all of you know that finally the RBI Grade B 2024, right? 2024 notification has arrived, and most of the students are worried of what? As you can see that the number of vacancies are just 66, right? You have to fight for the 66 vacancies, which is quite less, if you compare with last year's 2023 vacancies. So what will happen, right? How you have to cope up with this situation, how you have to put up, right, the things in the right direction so that in this game of your check and mate, you are the ultimate winner, right? So the things we will be discussing in this session is going to be very, very, very important, because without a clear-cut defined strategy, you cannot think of getting into phase two of the examination. So right now, only one thing is very, very, very important, is that anyhow manage to get a berth for phase two of the examination. Without this, right, whatever you have been preparing, management, finance, ESI, everything will become, right, null and void if you don't qualify for phase two of the examination. Now, what should be the strategy? How we should cope up from this date till the 8th of September? That is around 50 days you have in your hand. So in this 50 days, what you can do? But another good news is there. But what is that good news? This time RBI has given, right, sufficient time, my dear friends, to prepare for phase two of the examination. And examination is going to happen almost around another 50 days in month of October, right? In month of October. So you will be getting sufficient time, unlike the past years. So this is one positive thing you can, right, take away. Now, what should be your strategy? That is more important, right, at this point of time. Because if a fresher who is preparing for this examination, who do not have any idea, he will start, what he will do, he will download the syllabus, he will start thinking about the finance, he will start reading about the economy, he will start reading about the social issue and management, all these things. And lastly, what will happen, that the result will be not up to mark, because the phase one is quite different from the syllabus what they have given out here. The phase one, if you do, right, if you see, if you analyze, it's totally based on current, the whatever static things you are reading at this point of time related to your finance, related to your social issue, management, economy, will not come into play. So these things, whatever you have prepared till now, it's good, right? It's good. But right now, the time is to think of this phase one, because of only 66. Because if you'll keep on doing these things, ultimately, what will happen if you'll not get birth for your phase two? Everything will be of no use. So, what should be the strategy, right? What should be the right strategy to prepare for this examination? We are going to discuss right now. See, the proper strategy, all the candidates who are new to this field, or all the veterans also, right? What you have to do at this point of time is that just first 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, keep aside everything. 3 to 4 hours, my dear friends, keep aside everything and solve 2023 phase one question. It doesn't matter you are prepared, you are not prepared, right? It doesn't matter. Why I'm saying is that until and unless you not understand the 2023, the pattern of the question, you cannot do anything in 2024. So the first thing is that is of prime most importance. You have to analyze 2023 phase one questions. If you will analyze the phase one questions that I will be giving to you, right, you will see that 90% questions are from finance, right? Economic issues, social issue, climate change, and international banking. All the questions are from the current side. Whatever they have given in the syllabus, they are not asking, but whatever it's going on in the economy. So in that way, you have to prepare right now. The static portions, whatever are there, keep it aside, because you are getting sufficient time this year for the phase two. So you can prepare during that time for the phase two. But right now, the more and more you'll prepare the current portions, automatically it will help you in the phase two objectives and write very good unique points in the subjective. So prepare in such a way that the current portion is totally done till the phase one, so that in phase two you don't have to invest time in the current things. QRE, see, QRE is manageable if you know how to handle that time pressure, that 25, 45, 25 minutes. If you learn how to handle this, that you will be able to hunt the easy question. So if you see the previous year question, 5 6 questions are easily be manageable if you know how to hunt the question, and if you can handle this time pressure of 25, 45, 25 minutes in the examination. So this is a key takeaway, that you have to stick on to this at this point of time, right, till the phase 2, so that you prepare your current, and the simultaneously QRE you have to do how to handle that time pressure. The time based practice is the key. If you practice without time, that is of no use. Ultimately on the examination day you won't be able to handle that time pressure. So now what to do? So you have around 50 days, 25 plus 25, around 50 days from 19th of, right, today's date, from 19th of July, you have to reach where? You have to reach 8th of September. So around 25 plus 25, you bifurcate into two parts. First 25 days, forget everything, forget everything, forget everything. Just two, three things you have to keep in your mind. What are the two, three things? First, from March onwards, right? From March onwards, try to do or complete all the important newspapers, magazines, international newses in concurrence to the finance and ESI. Now, all the freshers, do not waste your time in reading the news like sports, awards. They do not ask in the RBI. Some two, three questions only you will get. You can leave those questions. Your main motive is to, right, prepare your finance and ESI current portion, so that that will help you in phase 2 as well. So what is the source of the questions? If you'll see the previous years, mostly the question papers has arrived from original sources like newspapers, like magazines, like circulars, like annual reports, right? So that's why many of the compilations failed last year. Miserable, they failed last year. You can talk of cloud affairs, of anything you can talk of, that has failed last year. And that's why student, right, struggle to get 30 marks also in that 80 marks paper. So this is important. So what you have to do for this 25 days, you have to keep on revising the articles, the original articles of the newspaper, and whatever the complicated, lengthy questions that can be formed from this particular topic, right? So we will be helping you in this journey. That if you see, right, our way of covering the original sources, it's quite different. Nobody is covering in that manner. We are taking the original articles, then we are in front of you from that article. We are telling you, yes, this is the article, these are the points, and this way the questions can be asked. And similarly, we are practicing the question. So all the newspapers, international, national, we will be covering, right, in our crash course. We will be covering the annual report, we will be covering the budget, the upcoming budget. We will be covering all the circulars and notifications of RBI. So for these 25 days, you have to just keep on reading the newspaper analysis with stress to finance and economy, right? Then you have to cover the circulars of RBI. You have to cover the annual report of RBI. Then you have to cover the upcoming budget, which can be important in your examination, and certain national and international reports, which they will ask you in the examination. Only these four areas you have to command for this examination, right? After that, what you have to do, start giving the high length test, high level full length test. Until and unless you will not sit for the full length test of high level, you will not be able to gauge your performance, what you have written. So it's very, very, very important time waste manner, because in 25 minutes you have to solve 80 questions, right? Then if you'll not give the high level test, if you'll give unnecessary unimportant test here and there, that will just degrade your performance. That will just degrade your performance. So only insist on giving very high level test, which we are giving, right, which everyone talks about the level of our questions that we give in our test. So just start practicing after 20 days the full length test, whatever are there from your GA and QRE. So we are giving 200 marks GA plus QRE test. That is very, very, very important for your examination. And simultaneously, once you start after 25 days the test, keep on revising whatever you have read over here. The materials will be provided by us, all the classes, all the PDFs. So this will help you to excel. This simple, I do not want to make the things complex by saying do this, do that. Only this thing will help you to excel in the examination as per the past tense of 2023 question. Keep on giving marks, keep on revising the thing for the 25 days, keep on solving QRE till the last day of the examination, right? Everything will be aligned and you'll easily be able to get that seat for your phase 2 examination. Now, in this journey of your RBI 2024, there can be two ways, right? There can be two ways. Unnecessarily, you will try to do this, do that, and complex, make your situation complex, right? Ultimately, at the end, you will see that you have missed the sectional cutoff in this, in that, that will be there. One more problem Or one more thing that students are thinking, that sectional cutoff will go very high. No, sectional cutoff will not go very high. It will be 1.5 or 2 or 2.5 max. Maximum it will increase to that one. The overall cutoff will go high. The overall cutoff will go high. The sectional will remain more or less the same. And how to get this overall high cutoff, how you can manage is only through GA, because quant reasoning and English in that restricted time, you cannot score more, only you can score in GA. So take this GA, very important. That will only help you to achieve that high overall cutoff for the examination. So in this crash course for your phase one, we will be giving, right, what everything what's required to excel in this examination. The current affairs that will be of around 45 hours, that will include your printable PDF from the original sources. Again, I'm saying original sources, and it will cover from March till September 1st, and important things of Jan and Feb also will be covered, right? PDF plus lessons, both the things are there. RBI circular notification, 20-hour session will be there, plus printable PDFs, right? Then lesson on the latest budget, which is coming right on 22nd, that will be giving. Then gist of all important schemes, whatever that can be asked in this examination from social and economic issue from the last 6 months of PIB, we will be giving it to you. Then 10 full length test, we will be giving it to you, including your QRE high level, right? And additional a set of PDF will be giving to you high level MCQs. If you want to practice more ESI in finance, you can practice this. So all these things only you can do in this 50 days. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते हो. Do not be over ambitious. You can do this, right? Accordingly, you need to prepare. If you'll think more, last May, at the end of the day, here at September, you will see you are unable to consolidate your preparation. Nothing is going in right direction. You won't be able to fetch that cutoff. So my suggestion, stick to this simple strategy. Subscribe to this crash course if you want, right? And you can excel in your examination. Those students already in the mentorship program, no need to enroll for this course. You will get access, right? All those who want to just excel in this phase one of this examination, go for this. You will get the right result from here. Thank you, my dear friends. Bye bye. Take care.